Welcome to another Dharma Talk. This video is about the five hindrances, the weakeners of wisdom, the hindrances that dull understanding. The five hindrances are number 1, sensuality, number 2, ill will, 3, sloth and torpor, restlessness and worry, skeptical doubt. The river, this is from the Anuguttara Nikaya, one of the Buddha Sutras, 5.51, the river analogy. Sensual desire is a hindrance and obstruction that overcomes awareness and weakens discernment. Ill will, sloth and drowsiness, restlessness and anxiety, uncertainty is a hindrance and obstruction that overcomes awareness and weakens discernment. Suppose there were a river flowing down from the mountain, going far, its current swift, carrying everything with it. If a person were to open watercourses leading off from both sides, the current in the middle of the river would be interrupted, diverted, and dispersed. The river would not go far, its current would not be swift, and it would not carry everything with it. In the same way, if practitioners have not rid themselves of these five hindrances, there is no possibility that they can know what is for their own benefit or the benefit of others, or both, or that he should come to realize a superior human attainment, a truly noble knowledge and vision. But suppose there were a river flowing down from the mountains, going far, its current swift, carrying everything with it. If a person were to close off the watercourses leading off from both sides, the current in the middle of the river would not be interrupted, diverted, or dispersed. The river would go far, its current swift, carrying everything with it. In the same way, if practitioners have rid themselves of the five hindrances, there is the possibility that they can know what is for their own benefit or the benefit of others, or both, and that he should come to realize a superior human attainment, a truly noble knowledge and vision. By frequently giving attention to things that are a basis for sensual lust, unarising sensual desires arise, and arisen sensual desire increases and expands. This is from the Discourse on the Application of Mindfulness, MN10, the Mahija Nikaya, I think it's called. How, monks, does a monk abide observing dharmas with reverence to the five hindrances? Here, monks, when sensual desire is present within him, a monk knows, sensual desire is present within me. When no sensual desire is present within him, a monk knows, and notes, no sensual desire is present within me. He knows how sensual desire that has not yet arisen comes to arise. He knows how sensual desire, once it has arisen, can be abandoned. He knows how an abandoned sensual desire does not arise in the future. Now, here is a commentary to the Satipatthana Sutras. 6 things are conducive to the abandonment of sensual desire. Learning how to meditate on non-attractive themes. Meditate on mucus of the bodies, pores, ligum, sleep, eye boogies, earwax, etc., while looking at someone, and on your own body. Devote oneself to the meditation on the non-attractive. Moderate in eating, noble friendship, and suitable conversation. Finding the roots of ill will and aversion. Often enough, the aversion is a surface manifestation of something else. So, for example, it might arise from, if you have ill will towards someone, notice that it may arise from frustrated desire. If so, note and be mindful. Say frustration, 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 frustrated, frustrated, frustrated. 2, being afraid. Note, Be mindful. Fear, 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 fear. 3, being hurt or uncomfortable. Feeling, feeling, feeling. Who is it that they are hurting? The 4 elements. It's like hitting the earth, hitting dirt. 4, feeling powerless or helpless. 5, conflict or inner or outer. 6, learned behavior, perhaps from childhood. During this week, please study what lies behind your aversion. Are any of these roots the trigger or the fuel for your aversion? What happens to the aversion when you focus on its underlying condition? Let go of aversion. Look for opportunities to let go of aversions. As if letting go is a muscle, spend the week strengthening that muscle. Notice what makes letting go of aversion difficult. Do you have beliefs that make you resistant to letting go? Physically, emotionally, and mentally, how do you feel after you have let go? Let go of guilt. How do you feel? Much lighter. If you say, "Alas, I am a sinner. Now how am I going to become enlightened and free?" Then you will get somewhere. Don't be stuck on guilt. It's just ego. You're on the path. If you were perfect, you wouldn't be on the path in the first place. Just keep brushing yourself off, picking yourself up. Be ever poignant and gentle with yourself. Loving kindness, practice and meditation, which is the primary antidote to ill will. And then we'll move on to mindfulness of aversion now. For mindfulness practice, anything can be the focus of mindful attention. During this week, spend some time meditating on any aversions that might arise in you. These might be quite small movements of aversion or major outbursts. In situations where it is okay to do so, allow the aversion to be present without judging it, acting on it, or abandoning it. Notice carefully how aversion feels physically. Notice how it affects the quality of your mind and thinking. Is it effective? Is guilt effective? No, not at all. How does it affect your attitude, your actions, and current efforts and intention? So, allow aversion where it's okay, meaning as long as it doesn't cause harm to anyone. Allow the aversion. Be present to it without judging it or acting on it. Just cultivate the witness, which is said in Hinduism to be part of the soul, in Buddhism, sati. Allowing it to be, knowing that it is not you, it is inconstant. Whether it is, note that it is either pleasant, neutral, or unpleasant. And just witness it. It's all just more passing show. It's exactly what's causing your suffering at this moment is your mind clinging to it and saying that it's real. It has no stability and foundation. It is fleeting, inconstant. So why feel a certain way, continue to be guilty, or think a certain way about it continuously? Let it go. The middle-length discourses from the Buddha, Sutta 41.10 and 14. One has a mind of ill will and intentions of hate. Thus, may these beings be slain and slaughtered. May they be cut off, perish, or annihilated. One's mind is without ill will, and one has intentions free of hate. Thus, may these beings be free from enmity, affliction, and anxiety. May they live happily. The numerical discourses 1, II 1 through 10. I know of nothing other than distasteful things that give rise to unarisen ill will, and that strengthens arisen ill will. This is because when somebody attends improperly to a distasteful thing, unarisen ill will arises, and arisen ill will is strengthened. I know of nothing other than the liberation of heart by loving kindness that prevents the arising of unarisen ill will, and that abandons arisen ill will. This is because when someone attends properly to a distasteful thing, unarisen ill will does not arise, and arisen ill will is abandoned. So, when it comes to distasteful things, form, any experience, thoughts, perception, consciousness, abandon desire and passion for it, abandon resistance to it, whether it is pleasant, neutral, or painful, knowing resistance is a defilement, and cultivate a heart of loving kindness. Everything is lovable. This wall is lovable. If you stub your toe on it and there arises a sensation of pain, embrace pain, 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 pain. Love the pain, recognizing it as bliss because it is inconstant, fleeting. Love the wall, knowing that it did not do it to you. Do not have a perception. Do not hold or have desire and passion for a perception of the wall, thinking it hit me, or it's your fault, I'm going to hit the wall again, or I'm going to hit the wall because I stubbed my toe on. Bring your attention to the sensation. Cultivate loving kindness. I am loving awareness. I am loving awareness. I am loving awareness. Feeling, feeling, feeling. Abandoning desire and passion. Same with thoughts. Right now we're thinking about this. Thinking. Abandoning desire and passion for the thoughts. I am loving awareness. I am loving awareness. I am loving awareness. I am loving awareness. Thank you for joining this video. Ram Ram. Hope you guys have a good day. I'm going to meditate and replay these videos over and over again and contemplate.